All right, here we go. So, what up? What up, YouTube? It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a, I haven't uploaded in a long time. But I've been streaming a little bit online too, playing COD, and just living life. Just want to do an update. I haven't done a video in like a year, so I was doing videos like really often, and then now I'm not seeing money from it at all or anything. So, but it does record my life, and I can record like the best moments of my life or best some cool moments in my life. Uh, and uh, yeah, if I were to start making like money on YouTube, I would definitely stream or record more. But I'm not like I'm making money still at Target, and doing labor now, still in the freezers, still in the coolers, and yeah, just working hard. I've been working a lot lately, like 40-hour weeks. Uh, but I've still been playing COD a lot, and this year that's kind of why I want to upload this in the first place, is because I've been playing Cold War a lot. Still been playing it a lot. I could stream it and stuff, but I've been doing really good this year, like putting up numbers I haven't seen since I was younger. But my most impressive stat right now is my win-loss ratio, which is just insanely high this year because I'm playing lots of free-for-all, and top 3 out of 8 win, which is actually worse odds than team, right? Because you'd think 4v4, 6v6, it'd be like a 50-50. But I was finding myself losing a lot of, oh, that's what I should have showed that stat. But I was losing a lot of my TDMs and team based. I mean, you can see I have my league play on this video, and you can see that I'm losing way more. Like it's a 4v4, but I'm losing almost 50% of my uh, 4v4s, uh, which I guess makes sense. But Uh, in free for all, I can just win way more than 50%. Holy crap! It's out of control. Uh, because I'm a really good individual player, and sometimes it's harder to play on teams. I'm not always the team player, I guess. But some teams I do really well on, like that. That's the thing, obviously. So, but it's like 50-50, right? I'm like not winning that many of my teams, but especially because the skill-based matchmaking is so crazy in this game, and I honestly feel like team it weighs it against me. It gives me really hard opponents and not that good of teammates, and so we're just like, I have my background here too. Go Padres! And this is where I've been streaming like this with my face like right here, and it kind of works out. I'm trying to get that the ladies out of the picture because I don't want I want to be Twitch friendly, but also make it so I'm pretty sure even my Twitch and my YouTube I make it so only mature audiences can watch. I mean, it's not even nudity, so it's not a big deal. But and uh, yeah, that's what I got. Maybe I should just make all my. But some of my YouTube videos aren't even that bad, and then people can just. It's so much easier because if I want to watch them, I don't need to make an account. Like I can just Google it on someone's phone or something. I don't know, but I'm not even monetized, so if they want to make, they have to make these plus 18. And if they did, that'd be so badass if they actually had to make it plus 18 for future. Because I made one of mine plus 18, I think, because I had actual nudity in it. And I went in and I like made it plus 18. But anyway, so this year I've been playing a lot of COD, and um, yeah, like I said, my win loss is crazy. And what you're gonna see here is I've always had really good aim. My movement's really good. I have really good movement. I was using a sub, and I've been using rifles though too. I'm using a sub. I'm using ARs, and I have crazy movement. I mean, that's what it's expected now. Like the streamers nowadays are so good. Everyone's been playing like crazy, and SBMM is crazy that for me to keep up, I had to learn how to start jump shotting, slide canceling. I was slide canceling, but jump shotting was no, but I'm slide canceling much better now. So yeah, I learned how to slide cancel jump shot. And I was doing those before, but it was way harder with I'm using bumper jump tactical now. I'm using five fingers. So I'm jumping with my left middle and no. Yeah. Shooting or holding down the aim with my middle finger now. So I'm using my middle finger now on my left hand. And it just makes slide canceling and jump shotting a lot easier. Like that's how I started winning in Halo 2. I remember I started playing bumper jumper, and none of my friends could compete because I knew how to play bumper jumper. Honestly, that once you learn how to play bumper jumper or claw, you're at a huge advantage because you can actually freaking jump and aim at the same time. So I started jump shotting and slide canceling a lot more, and you're gonna see that I'm pretty sure on display here. Um, but yeah, go Aztecs. Padres have been struggling, but they had a good year, and then they just started losing like crazy. Um, but that's San Diego sports for you, man. They'll just break your heart every time. I just wish that'd be so fun to like get a chance to play for the Padres. See if I can help them at all. But anyway, yeah, 3.63 win loss. It's insane. I'm going for a 4.0. My highest, one of my highest numbers, and I think I have it on this account. Yeah, was on Ghost when I had a 4.04 or something, 4.05 KD. But I wasn't winning as many games because it was TDM. I had more wins than my losses, but had ended up I had to end up camping a lot for the higher KD. And I would still slay a lot because people would realize, oh, he's actually that good. So, and I'm winning the camping. If they run into a room, like I have really good aim, so I'm just mowing them down. But I was camping for the 4.04, and so sometimes I had to just let my team die and lose, and just camp out and go like 5-5, like seriously, because my team was just getting slaughtered, and they weren't coming for me. But I knew if I ran out and started rushing them, I would just die like Normandy. So that's how I started. Got a 4.04 KD. Is I just camped it out a lot. Like if I had a good start, I'd get streaks. Oh my god, because streaks mattered in a lot in COD Ghost. So I just got streaks. I go like 30-0. Like, like remember one time I was like 48-0 or something. It was so wild. I was like, what the fuck? Because I got the Juggernaut twice or something. Like I was just on autopilot from playing for a while. But yeah, this is a fun match, and I'm not gonna do voiceover for the match, but here it is. It's a 10-minute one, and almost 28. I'm 27. Played basketball the other day. Still have a healthy body. Dislocated my shoulder. I was skateboarding. I can ollie now pretty well, like, pretty well. I can get high up there. So I can jump pretty high from basketball. So uh, when you're jumping skateboarding, you're obviously not able to jump as high, but I still have some pop, and but that's not how I dislocated my shoulder. I barely gotten injured trying to ollie, thankfully. I know it can happen, but I'm pretty coordinated, and it hasn't happened yet, so I have to be careful. And I'm pretty young still and stuff. But I was bombing hills, and I was bombing this hill by my house over here, and just went way too fast and flew off the skateboard and landed on my shoulder. I came up, and my arm was like shaking. I was like, oh fuck, like I might have really fucked up my shoulder. And I went to the sidewalk, and I had like a gash on my head. I have a picture of it on. I don't have like a scar anymore, thankfully. Like I don't think I have any scars left from it. Maybe that was a. I can't even tell that's a birthmark or scar. Wait, that's what it was. That's yeah. Might have a little scar, but that's kind of dope. Um, not really many scars, thankfully. But the dislocated shoulder was gnarly, and I was wearing a hoodie and a hat, no helmet. So thankfully, I rolled out onto my head properly and just scraped. I just scraped like right here. Like somehow my head, the front of my head did hit the ground, but I didn't even need stitches or anything, so it didn't hit that hard. and I was still cognizant all night, and like I was just in a lot of pain. But they tried, they gave me like, they had to put me under and pop it back into place because it they couldn't pop it back into place while I was awake, and I was awake trying to let them, and we were doing everything. The doctor like got on the wall and was like trying to pop it back into place, but it was just really fucked up, and I was scared that I would. I was thinking in my head like maybe I'll never be able to throw again because it's my right shoulder. And playing basketball, I was worried about basketball. And it took a while to get my shot back, but and to get my throw back throwing baseball. But now I'm throwing better baseball than probably my whole life because I'm in really good shape now. I never really played baseball when I was in good shape. So I'm definitely feeling it, and it feels good. I need to get into the back ages more, but they they had to put me out for this surgery, and they gave me like one shot. I promised I was gonna get in the ledge. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a ball here before I finish the story. So here's this side of the room. I promise I'll do that for Rogan. St Gotta stay smoking weed, man. It's legal now. It's better than I don't smoke cigs or anything. I smoke weed, and I have a shot of vodka here, but I don't like to drink too much. I've been getting a headache from it too, and I'm like any more than like 3 shots, and I start like 3 full shots, and I feel like a headache coming. It's almost not even worth it at that point. Like, it doesn't feel good. Chased it with water, bro. I just don't. I don't have any caffeine free flavored stuff downstairs, so if I drink something flavored, I'll be up all night. I gotta go to bed soon. It's 1:34 a.m. Got work tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., which means I have to fall asleep at 2 a.m. by 2 a.m. to get 8 hours of full sleep, which just I don't know. I don't need 8 hours, but I always get out of bed a lot, and sometimes I'll eat at night or drink water at night, go to the bathroom. So I'm not getting like an 8 full, like, or even a 7 full. If I get set aside, I don't know. It's weird, but that's how you have to think about sleep. I'm a big believer in sleep and recovery. Like I slept all day pretty much. I didn't even work out today. Well, I took a hot bath, but I didn't play basketball. Yesterday I played basketball. Yesterday I did the bike. I rode the bike for like 30 minutes, I think. No. Yesterday was 20 minutes because I played basketball for like an hour, or no, 30 minutes to an hour. I played 2 full games to 15, 5v5, and a 3v or 4v4 and a 3v3. 4v4 was full court, and then hit the bag for 3 minutes. Just keep my striking in, keep strong with striking, uh, because yeah, I just ever since I've been hitting the bag a lot more, I trust my fists more, and that's a good thing. It's always a good thing. I don't want to overdo it though, so and I've been hitting the bare bag. I need to start putting gloves on. But so I'm not even hitting the bag that hard, I guess, in my bare hands. I don't know. That's just more sanitary. But no more, thankfully, no more masks at the gym. That was ridiculous. We were trying to work out these masks on. Like a medical experiment, bro. They're gonna make us do it again, or they're just gonna close the gyms or do outdoor gyms. It's just getting ridiculous, bro. Like, how is this about my health? Because I gained a bunch of weight when during coronavirus, and uh I mean, I've been able to get back down again, but I was having trouble working out at all during coronavirus because I the gym was closed and you have to run out in public or something, which I was doing, but it's a lot less safe than fucking going to the gym. I was riding my skateboard and stuff. That was fun though. But just like jogging around, people don't even want you jogging around during the pandemic too. That's how serious they were taking it. It was crazy. People thought COVID was as bad as bubonic plague or Black Death. Man, it's not anywhere near that. I think the science will show you that the virus was had an average death of like 77 or something. Like average human death rate is like in America, I think it's like 78 or something. So, fuck, like only people that are dying of it, younger people have more of a chance of dying of the flu, I think, is what they were saying, than fucking coronavirus. Coronavirus is bad, but it's not taking out younger people. And well, anyway, it's been a crazy year. I worked through coronavirus. I was an essential worker at Target. Then I worked through the coronavirus. I never stopped working. Haven't had a week off. Haven't had more than a week off since 2022. It's my last year of school. No, I'm sorry. 2016 when I was 22. 2016 was my last year of college. I graduated with a psychology degree, and I think being a teacher in psychology would be sick. Or neuroscience, neurosurgeon. But get a PhD in psychology. That'd be so crazy. It's a good major, and I haven't had more than a week off since I started at Target. I'm pretty sure, like more than a week off in a row. I mean, is what I mean. Like taking 2 weeks, maybe I took 2 weeks, but fuck, I don't remember the last time I've had 2 weeks off. It's been a long time. I mean, yeah, I've been there 5 years, so I'm about to get a week off though. But thankfully, I finally had to fight for it. I'd asked multiple times, and they kept pushing it back, and then now I have the week of the 29th off, whole week paid, and it's gonna be nice. Because I've been working through the pandemic like crazy, just nonstop, never stop. Pretty sure I have immunity to it, or at least I have a strong enough immune system for most common colds, flus. So yeah, that'd be wild. Uh, but you can always die of anything. I mean, viruses and stuff are crazy. I like to just think in this lifestyle. I've been talking forever. This is gonna get into. Hopefully, I'll keep all the footage probably. I used to talk for a long time, so this is good. Just getting a little recap. But I used to think, uh, maybe there's just other realities out there where I do die of like a weird virus at 18 or 19 or 27, like I am now. Uh, but in this timeline, I just somehow will magically uh, evade death for a certain amount of time until like I'm really old, right? So then there's all so you just keep going to that timeline where you die when you're really old, and you basically accept the fact that there are other realities where you are dying like younger, or in your younger teens, or dying right now at any moment, and you think, okay, but that's fine, but in this reality, I want to live, and you just think about that thought that this is the reality where you live. Obviously, you can die in other it's kind of like law of vibration or law of attraction where you can attract life almost where you go, okay, Like it's hard to explain, but other universes like, or let's say you actually die in a car accident or something, or like what are some of the things I've had? So I'm trying to think of dream examples, like where if I get shot or stabbed or something like that, and uh, you just like wake up in your bed and you're like, oh, it was all a bad dream, and that's how you, because you can, let's say you can actually like die, but then because the soul in you, there's still a part of your soul that wants to stay in your physical body. It'll find the timeline where you did live through that unlikely event. Uh, and I've never been faced with it too hard, like super near death. But there's definitely been moments in my life where I could have died. For example, like even right now, I could just have a heart attack, have a weird virus. Like you can't exactly see what I'm saying. Like you can't escape it. So like just accepting that fact and then letting it go and saying, okay, let's just live the timeline where we keep living till an older age, because there may still be a part of your soul, physical body, that wants to. Your soul and physical body both are like, whoa, yeah, we still want to go till we're 80 or whatever. So, because my fucking grandma, I tell people, my grandma got it, coronavirus. She's like 93, kicked it in a week. Like, dude, some people are really old, and what's crazy is, yeah, 90s is just wild. To think to live to be in my 90s. I'm still a baby, bro. Obviously, I could die when I'm much younger. Like, my mother passed away when she was 55, and I documented some of that in my YouTube videos. So, um, yeah, it's crazy to think, though, that I could live up to be 90 years old potentially. Like somehow I just have the good genes in the family too, where we live really old, focus on our health our whole life. So I've been getting into that routine. So I'm trying to set up a life where I do live to be like 80, 90 years old. I think that'd be pretty wild. You'd be here a long time, but you'd have to, and that'd be awesome. Like you're here longer, and you're just healthy in your like 60s. You're healthy in your 50s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, obviously. Super healthy, and just keep maintaining diet and exercise and things like that. So, yeah, let's take a video of how fucking I look lengthwise before I go. Nice. That's cool. All right. Until next time, peace. Until the next time, I will be back once a year. I'll make a video if I find the time. Especially if I had like a girlfriend, I'll be probably making videos all the time. She was open to it. I don't know. Documenting our life is kind of cool. So, yeah. Later.
За родину!
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Your proximity mine has been destroyed.
Z-trap, napalm strike inbound. Enemy spy plane inbound. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Z-trap, napalm strike inbound.
You have armor available.
Spy plane perimeter established, Angels 3. Spy plane MTL 50%, check. Initial timeline expired. Spy plane RTB. spy plane established overhead. Enemy air patrol inbound. Enemy napalm strike incoming. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile strafe run inbound.